Hi, this is Steve from SHGP Media. Welcome back to the channel, and to the fourth in a series of videos counting down from my personal favourite model railway layouts, which I filmed at 22 exhibitions during the last year. 2024 was a good year for international theme layouts, and there are a high number on the circuit, with at least one at each exhibition I attended. And in this video we will count down through the SHGP Media top Continental model railway layouts of 2024.
He's actually the president of the Marmagne Project, and I said about this exhibition, and he hasn't got a clue, and he says, "Oh, it's not that big." I said, "Well, I've been told it's about the length of this one, but not as wide." He says, "I don't think so. It's like a village hall."
Zeedijk is loosely based on real locations in the Netherlands, south of Columberg, on the line from Utrecht to 's-Hertogenbosch. The road, dike and surrounding countryside are all authentic, with the station, farm and windmill added for extra scenic interest. The trains running on the layout are prototypical to those which have run through the area during the last 30 years, including steam rail specials.
You might be able to sort of recognise this. That's what it said on the side.
A bit longer than this.
Ballymungret locomotive depot is a double O gauge layout which, as the name suggests, models a locomotive depot and is located somewhere in Ireland. Running on the layout is a mix of steam and diesel locomotives, covering the time period from the Second World War up to the period of the early 1980s. The layout aims to showcase the variety which could be found on the Irish standard gauge network.
We're looking to replace our main DC layout.
Staying with Continental theme layouts, and we now head to France with the HO gauge layout Marmagne SNCF. The layout depicts SNCF operations at a rural station in central France between 1946 and 1970. Steam, diesel and auto-rail rail cars can be seen hauling typical train formations from that time period.
So when they built a batch of locos, they had to build some in one system and some in another. They look simple, like Tanimals. They operated TE trains at the time, Trans-Europe Express, and they were replaced by the Tanimals.
Really? Oh, that's good of him.
Enjoy.
Okay.
The first of the Continental layouts which we will look at from the show is the American N-gauge layout, Los Tanimals. It depicts an industrial location set somewhere in the Texas-Arizona area from the period of the 1940s through to the 1980s.
You're stopping, are you? All right, okay.
Neuberg is actually 2 HO scale layouts, depicting a fictional station on the Rheinischen Railway in the region of Graubünden in Switzerland. The layouts model the same location, but in 2 very different time periods, 1913 and 2013. The purpose of this layout is to show the development of the railway in the region over the 100-year time period, evolving from steam to electric. This includes cars and buses, along with some fantastic working models of snow clearing vehicles, which are very important for keeping the railway open and running in this area of the world.
Well, in winter in particular, they can keep the railways open, but not always keep the roads open. So you can run fire service, emergency services off. All the stations have a concrete platform. They can run it. Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, you can do that. Give it 10-15 minutes and then
What happens is it's like names, you put a yellow one in and a blue one.
oh, well done, oops.
That's all now on the wall.
That's a different one.
It's not very well, so
There's a young lady in there.
There's a blue one.
can I get you anything else then? Alright, then so you don't want nothing to eat then? So you can do food? When I brought to you, one of your friends can bring it to you. Yeah, can you do that? When your other friend come back. I'll come for Alright. Yeah, but I've just looked out because I know it's No, I'm finished now. Just keep on. Can now. Your glasses are up there, man. Just try to keep some trains running.
Swimming in the river.
Feeling a bit more sort of like it now? Yeah.
provide for lunch, so whether you want to go for your lunch, I don't know.
Well, I was going to stay with him.
I know, yeah, but I'm not going to get him, if I get him some lunch.
Get him his lunch and then we'll go from
You just have to keep an eye on these trains, Dave, because I've got stuff running around.
Yeah, all right, quick.
I'm just telling you, I'm controlling 2 decks, so...
Yeah, carry you on. Look, right, Mr. Barry.
Just going to pinch your pen to get this stuff out of my hand.
Zlata Vychod is a HO gauge layout depicting a fictional border station located somewhere on the German-Czech border around the time of 2004 to 2007. Running on the layout is a mix of diesel and electric trains from each country, including services from Czech Zeedjik and German Deutsche Bahn. Services from the Polish Polskie Koleje Państwowe also appear on the layout, along with a mix of freight operators and preserved steam specials.
$142. I'll write one out for that. Right, bit back 142.
Kamiak Falls is a HO gauge model railroad which depicts a fictional rural line located in the Pulus area of eastern Washington state. It is set during the 1970s.
And they also did it with the portals. I was thinking,
4,000 yards is an SM32 gauge 16mm scale layout, which is set somewhere on the Western Front during the First World War. The layout gets its name from the real-world average distance from where railway infrastructure would stop from the front line. Stock would then be transferred from the sidings, such as the ones modelled on the layout, to waiting horse-drawn or motorised vehicles.
I've been swapping the sides. Oh, I've got to see yours. I keep seeing you. So if it's dash built ones, are they the ones at the back? What's the coach?
Are your posts kit or ready made?
The rise and fall.
Yes, and you can
rise
see
and fall in the right rate as well.
it's. I mean, I've got, without wishing to sound a Billy I've got quite a nice layout with some electric trains. People say, why don't you have pantographs? But the problem, itineraries, sorry. But the problem is with such a large.
Well, a mate of mine who works in electronic industry. Yeah, the rise and fall of the pantographs. So that
one's not. Besides stuck.
Spring's probably not quite strong.
Most of the time it sorts itself out, sometimes it doesn't.
Well, the worst case, but I've got your mobile number for you.
Help me out. Because there's a button here, well, you see, you just press that and it stops everything again.
Okay.
Or you can press the emergency stop there and it'll stop everything there. But most of the time people don't, and they see problems. Which do happen occasionally.
That's why it's fun still.
Yeah.
It's all more, if it's all working.
It does what I would say, yesterday I had one problem. And this morning I had one problem. The problem this morning was in the hotel room last night. I was doing some stuff for about 2 or 3 hours. I came in this morning, connected it up, and just after the show,
I don't talk to a while, but it's amazing how, even though you think about a screen that's stuck down, how much they look at comes off and translates, lodges in a bit, and a few things go over it, and the other thing was just a slightly bang, slightly too big, slightly too wide.
well, I'm used to seeing it.
Remaining on the continent, we now head to Denmark during the 1950s, with a P87 gauge layout, Obbekaer.
So
Obberkaer is a small hamlet with a quiet branch line, which operates a mix of rail bus and mixed passenger and goods trains.
You can see under there, that's the tortoise motor that operates the pulleys. Okay. And that's operated
electronics and gears and things like that. So it's very encouraging to do something like this.
Yeah, I'm sure these days there'd be a digital way of doing it, but as far as I'm concerned, I like simple. I like things I can understand.
Yes, I agree with that.
So
It's lovely. It's all scratch built. The stock and so on.
no, there you go.
We now head to China with the HO gauge layout, Beijiao. Purgatory Peak is an Owen scale model railroad, which depicts the narrow gauge railways of the southwestern United States and is set during the 1930s. And that concludes this countdown for the SHGP Media's Top 10 Continental layouts of 2024. Did you agree with the list? If you have a favourite Continental theme layout which did not appear in the list, please let me know in the comments below, and if it's not one I filmed before, I will look out for it on the circuit this year. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the other top 10 layouts which will shortly be uploaded to the channel. But until next time, thank you for watching and goodbye for now.